Coming up on the final 9 minutes to the planned splashdown of Orion Integrity. As reporting that one of their visual assets at WB-57 has a visual on Orion, as well as other naval assets. Less than 9 minutes remaining to splashdown. Just a couple minutes remaining before the end of this planned loss of signal with the crew. Again, this is a planned loss of signal as the vehicle is going through the most intense portion of atmospheric reentry, experiencing temperatures to that heat shield of between 4,000 to 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Data analysis underway from Integrity. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to planned splashdown time. Got a visual of Orion. That appears to be a frozen image, though. Local time, 7 p.m. Central. Point at which we are expecting to get reacquisition of signal from Orion shortly. Teams are working on that. You can see some broken up views from the tracking assets that NASA and the U.S. Navy have in the vicinity.
Houston, Integrity, we have you loud and clear.
Good boys.
Your trajectory is nominal, and your recovery teams have visual.
Guys, looks good.
No action for the enabled internal camera controller fail.
Integrity.
As you just heard, we've heard now from Commander Reed Wiseman on board Orion Integrity, communicating with Capcom Jackie Mahaffey. Just a little more than 5.5 minutes to splashdown. Local time 7:01 p.m. Central. In just about 2 minutes' time, we'll see the start of the deployment sequence of the parachutes, beginning with the forward base chutes. First, the cover will release, and then those forward base chutes will release themselves and allow the drogue parachutes to begin to deploy and help to stabilize the Orion spacecraft.
Integrity impact to the camera controller fail is no tab 1 views of the chute.
Integrity.
Good tracking shot of the Integrity spacecraft making its way down towards the waters of the Pacific Ocean, towards a targeted splashdown site. This view coming from NASA's WB-57 plane.
Wow. Is it UFO?
Coming up at about 7:03 and 22 seconds, we should see the forward bay cover jettison and those chutes deploy. Cloud viewing permits. 4 minutes and counting. The pyros for the jettison of the forward bay cover are armed. Coming up to the deployment of that forward bay. There you go. You see those 3 chutes coming up. There are the drogues. 2 good drogue chutes.
And Houston, we're visual 2 drones out the window.
You got it, guys. You got it. You make a story.
We
Look.
copy, we see
Less
him.
than 3.5 minutes remaining.
Esta gente está haciendo historia, Lucas. These guys
After
making
the
story.
Drogue chutes are cut, then the pilot parachutes will deploy. Those are essentially the leads for the 3 main parachutes that we'll see here.
Integrity, good rates on 2 drogues.
Shit, this is so fast.
We see the same on board.
NASA reports a good descent rate of the Orion spacecraft, fewer than 3 minutes to splashdown.
Yeah, this is more better.
Under 10,000 feet on the Orion spacecraft, still using the drogue chutes as per the plan. There's the cut, there are the leads, and there are the mains. They start off in this sort of hot dog-like assembly, and then there'll be a series of pyros that cut, and we'll see them now in sort of a light bulb style. In a few seconds, yes, there we go to the full deployment
Yeah,
of the parachutes.
this guy.
Out the window.
Wow.
Houston concurs, good rates, and we see 3 good-looking parachutes.
3 good mains, good words from the crew, good words from Capcom Jackie Mahaffey. Orion is less than 2 minutes away from splashdown.
Integrity, cabin pressure indicates no need for hydrazine checks.
Integrity copies.
Orion Integrity and her crew are making a gentle descent down to the waters of the Pacific Ocean, now just over a minute away to touching down. Gentle seas await them with a wave height of less than 4 feet. Less than a minute to splash down, and the voyage of this hardy spacecraft and the crew on board of more than 694,000 miles nearing its finale.
Houston Integrity, splashdown, sending post-landing command now.
Yes, guys. Just do it.
Copy
And we
splashdown,
have
waiting on
splashdown.
Welcome to the house, guys.
Orion Integrity, welcome home to
Welcome home.
Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen. The first humans to travel around the moon and back again are now on our spaceship Earth.
Welcome home, guys.
Welcome home to the crew of Artemis II.
Yeah.
The vehicle is reported in a good orientation, referred to as stable 1, which means the heat shield is down below and the docking hatch is up above. There will be a series of support balloons inflated by helium to ensure that the spacecraft stays in this upright position, though. They'll be similar to the ones that we saw back during the Apollo days, and of course for those who watched the return of the spacecraft that flew on the Artemis I mission back in 2022. There's a view on board the
Integrity
recovery
Houston,
vessel.
contact on VLDR.
Houston, we have you loud and clear on VLA, Hollis.
We have you the same. We'll meet you over in post-landing.
What a ride, Houston. What a journey. We are stable 1, 4 green crew members.
Houston, copies all.
Just to clarify on the status update from Commander Reed Wiseman for green crew members, means that they're all in good health, good spirits. Unofficial splashdown time logged by NASA as happening at 7:07 and 47 seconds p.m. Central, 8:07 and 47 seconds p.m. Eastern, 00:07:47 UTC, with a mission elapsed time from liftoff to splashdown of 9 days, 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 35 seconds. Recovery team is beginning their work, and you can see those large spheres that are being inflated by helium at the top of the Orion vehicle to keep it in the correct orientation. And those flashing lights help to orient the recovery assets as well. You're taking a look at the recovery vessel here. Again, this ship is the USS John P. Murtha. Among the folks on board this vessel, NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman, overseeing the first crewed mission from the moon since 1972. This is a view from one of the naval helicopters looking down at the Orion spacecraft with the glinting waters of the Pacific Ocean surrounding the vehicle.
Integrity Houston for SAR beacon and radio.
SAR beacon is in 406, and we're powering the radio now. Go ahead.
We see the beacon on, however, the recovery team is not seeing the signal. Your SAR radio uses the same antenna, so you may run into trouble with the radio.
Okay, copy, and we are also powering up the sat phone now.
The flight director, who has been in charge of the re-entry and recovery operations, is Rick Henfling. He's working through with the flight directors right now to begin to power down the Orion spacecraft. No dangerous gases are reported emanating from the vehicle, and so soon the naval divers and the fast boats will start to make their approach towards the Orion spacecraft and set up a large inflatable ring around the vehicle that's called the front porch. This is part of the apparatus that allows the team to access the vehicle.
28 per hour remain on this frequency.
We copy.
Okay, guys, go outside. Excuse me, one moment only, guys. Take my boy out. It's a ring. And
Can you say again, it was very weak and broken?
Integrity, Houston did not call.
Copy that, Houston. It might have been on the SAR radio. Stand by.
As the crew is brought out of the Orion spacecraft, they will go in the order of Christina first. Christina is in seat number 3, which is the closest to the Orion crew module hatch. Next out will be Victor Glover, the pilot. There's the next closest seat to the crew module hatch. That'll be followed by Mission Specialist Jeremy Hansen, and then finally Commander Reed Wiseman will be the 4th member to egress from the vehicle.
welcome home, guys.
You can see the recovery vessel there on the horizon.